Are recording. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. We are the real damn deal on Nashville Notes, where country's biggest hits meet hidden gems, all with a father-daughter twist. Today, we'll recap the ACM Awards, cover new albums by Braxton Keith and Elijah Scott, and we'll play Who Would You Call? Time for some music! Welcome in once again to Nashville Notes, your weekly destination for music discovery, new music, and just all around fun. I am your host, the Mayor Ryan Mueller, and beside me, as always, is my daughter, Country Ellie.
Hello.
Hello. So what's been going on? Another week has gone by. No concerts, so that's off the table, but what else has been going on?
Nothing, as usual.
You're done with school, so now it's really nothing.
It's really just nothing.
Taking
Just
care of the
nothing.
chickens every couple days,
Yep.
and well, you've been prepping for a graduation party for your sister.
Yeah,
Been doing that.
that's about it, though. I don't do much.
Yeah. Well, your friends are all in school still, so they're not around.
Yes. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate timing on my part.
Yeah, I mean, you get to finish your school pretty much whenever you want,
Mm-hmm.
and they're bound by whatever the school district dates of session are. So that's unfortunate. Oh well. So, what? Anything news-wise that you came across over the last week or so?
You know, I saw a bunch, but I forgot to write it down again, so I don't know.
Okay. So
I really need to stop forgetting that.
yeah, that's an important step, and one I often forget myself.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. It's not just me. It runs in the family.
It does. It's a family trait. It's inherited, probably.
Probably. One would assume.
And, you'll just eventually figure out that you'll be able to write stuff down, or you should write stuff down when you think of it.
True.
And
Very
use your
true.
phone
Very true.
notes app. It took
Yes.
me, I don't know how many years of having a phone before I finally started using my notes app on my phone.
Yeah, right.
So I have a few things,
Right.
several things,
Okay.
actually. So
Let us know.
we're going to start off with an admission.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
We did not watch the ACMs.
We did not.
Yeah, sorry, Joe Nichols. We went and saw The Sheep Detectives.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
It was a really good movie.
Go watch it.
And I think we talked about Project Hail Mary
Yes.
on here,
Such a good
too.
movie as well.
And I will say this about Sheep Detectives. These are the movies that Hollywood needs to make.
Yes.
Give us these book adaptations or just fresh stuff that is uplifting, that is positive, that is genuine,
Yes.
and that's just fun.
Yeah, they're both from Amazon MGM, so...
Amazon's doing something
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Because Amazon, you're right, Amazon
They've-
did do
yeah.
Project Hail Mary.
yep, they've cracked the code on how to make a perfect movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was
seems.
great. Now, I don't know how many of you out there have seen the movie Clue, but I would say this movie was kind of like Clue, but with sheep.
I haven't seen Clue, but...
You have not?
Honestly, based on the game Clue, pretty much.
Yes,
Pretty much.
but it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
It was, like I said, endearing.
Yeah, it was good.
And, I mean, you can't go wrong when you have, it seemed like a third of the MCU in the movie.
Right.
I mean, Hugh Jackman was in it.
Yes.
Patrick Stewart was in it.
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus was in it.
Yes.
And it seems like I'm missing one other.
Yeah, I think you're missing someone, but I don't remember who it is.
and because I'm doing this off the top of my head, but I was like, oh, look, there's a ton of people. Is this going to be like a superhero sheep movie or what is it?
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody except Hugh Jackman were doing sheep voices, but still. I mean, but yeah, it was fun. It's worth watching. You'll enjoy it, especially if you have kids. It's a great family movie. Need more of those.
Yes, that reminds me, I watched another movie based on a book called Remarkably Bright Creatures. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix exclusive, but it had Bob in it from Thunderbolts. So, so that just reminded me that I watched it. Another great one. Yeah. Such a banger.
Is that why you watched it? Because Bob from Thunderbolts was in it?
Well, I didn't know that until I watched like the trailer part. I was like, I put this on my watch list as soon as it came out, and then when I watched like the actual trailer, I was like, oh my gosh, is that Bob? It was Bob.
All right.
And I watched it because it's about an octopus, and I am such a sucker for octopuses.
Okay.
It's another great movie, so watch that one as well. And it's also based on a book. I am a sucker for movies based on books.
You know what? There's not enough of that. Hollywood keeps recycling franchises and doing remakes.
Toy Story 5.
And yes, we've got Toy Story 5. I just think of the trailers we saw before Sheep Detectives. Toy Story 5. Honestly, looks like it absolutely sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. And I like Toy Story. I think the first one came out in the mid-90s. I think it was 94, I want to say. You know, so I was a teenager. I love Toy Story 1, 2, 3. I haven't seen 4. And I sure as hell don't want to go see 5. Nothing about that interests me whatsoever.
Yeah. I would say the first 3 are great. I've seen part of the 4th. It was mid. And 5, like, it looks fine for like kids. But usually I love watching kids movies because, you know, I just like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fun time. But that doesn't look like it would entertain me.
No, not at all. Because it looks like it's just pushing the agenda of evil tech, which, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to put screens down. Right. And I get it. Kids' movies tend to have some sort of messaging in it. Right. And if I'm going to pick messaging, that might be the messaging. But at the same time, it's like, you look like you're beating me over the head with it. Right? I like the kids' movies that have the message but aren't beating me over the head with it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. The other trailer we saw, live action of Moana. Because Disney has no other ideas. So let's make live action out of everything. Yes, live action. Why not? You know, even though live action Snow White bombed, live action Lion King I think was maybe mid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it bombed as well.
It might have. What other live action piece of crap have they made lately?
How can you make a live action movie about CGI animals that's literally just animated but different? Right. That's stupid.
Because they have no other ideas. So Disney's big ideas now is we're going to just make live action stuff of our classics. So I'm fully expecting there's probably going to be, isn't there? There was like a live action Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, there was. I think there was a live action of pretty much every Disney princess movie except for a handful.
Yeah, but you probably Princess is that the name of it? The Frog Princess,
something like that. I don't know. The Princess and the Frog. The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
That one doesn't have a live action, but I think
not yet.
Almost
it's coming.
Yeah, it is definitely coming. But I think almost all the other ones do, if I remember right. And
because I don't need those either.
See, I love Moana. She's like one of my favorites. But
the first one, I only saw the first one with you guys, but I thought the first one was good.
Yeah, it is
it's good. It's a good movie.
Banger soundtrack.
Yeah.
But we didn't see the trailer of the one where it shows The Rock as Maui. It's terrifying.
Oh,
it's
in the new
horrible. One? Yes.
In the live action one?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him.
You have?
I've seen pictures of him. It's awful.
No. That's not how it's supposed to be.
It's terrible.
I hate it.
No good. Yeah. So those were like the 2 trailers of like, not interested. I'm just, you know what? Don't give me recycled crap with these movies. I'm done with the recycled crap.
Right.
Because there's going to be after Doomsday, I think there's one more movie after Avengers Doomsday, and they're resetting that whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I might check it out just out of morbid curiosity, but I'm not necessarily going to jump at it either.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just recycling the MCU and the Avengers, and you're starting over again.
Why? But like, why?
Because they don't have any ideas. Because we, as the sheeple who go see and buy these movies, keep going to see these piles of recycled garbage. Now, the MCU movies, most of them up through Endgame were good.
Yes.
Were really good.
Yes.
After that, they lost their way.
Yeah.
Found it again a little bit with Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four was okay.
I liked Fantastic Four.
I did too, but it was okay, comparatively speaking.
Yeah. Compared to the rest, yeah.
Was it better than Wakanda Forever and The Marvels?
Oh, yeah.
And what was the other piece of crap we watched when we were watching through the MCU movies?
Quantumania.
Quantumania. Was it better than those? Yes. Was it better than anything pre-Endgame?
No.
So quit recycling stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what? Quit going out and buying this stuff.
Yeah.
But that'll never happen because these are iconic franchises.
They
and
are.
brands and characters, right?
Yeah,
People are going to love them. They're going to go see them. The worst thing that's going to happen is, they'll piss people off and people stop seeing them and then they'll get the hint, right? Because even the diehard nerds that know every little detail about Tony Stark or Steve Rogers or even all the side characters they tried to push on us, like the Wakandas and Ant-Mans that nobody outside the hardest of hardcore fans know.
Yeah, very true.
Right? I thought the first two Ant-Man movies were entertaining.
Quantumania was weird,
Did I know who Ant-Man was? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Right, and that's who these movies have to be for.
Right.
Right, and if you start playing with that, they're just going to start pissing people off.
Right, and it's like there is thousands of comics.
Yeah.
There's thousands of Marvel comics, and all the movies are based on a Marvel comic.
Right.
Why can't we just keep doing that?
Well, take or do this, because what they did, and I just thought of this now as you're saying that, and I was thinking about the DC reboot that's going on, because DC really hasn't had its own universe. They've tried several times with the Batmans and the Supermans, and to try to get deeper, and it just never really took off, but they got James Gunn, who did the Guardians movies.
Yes.
Who is now is like the head of the DC cinematic universe, whatever they're calling it. Superman was really good, I thought.
It was so good.
There's another Supergirl's coming out this year, plus another one.
There is? I didn't know there was another one.
I think so. But I'm like, okay, they're rebooting that, fine. Let's see what you got. And James Gunn did a real great job. But
yeah, he did.
He's the one that brought, because Guardians of the Galaxy were like, I don't know, fourth tier Marvel characters. He brought them to the forefront. All three of those movies were fantastic.
Oh, they were so good.
Do more of that.
Yeah.
Find those gems and make them characters.
Yes.
Do I need another Iron Man movie when you reboot it? No. Do I need another Spider-Man movie? There's another one coming out this year.
After that, probably not.
I mean, honestly, do I need any more Batman movies on the DC side? Probably not. Batman has been way more done in recent years than Superman.
Yeah.
And Superman was the torchbearer for DC.
Very true.
Forever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We're like not even talking about music and getting fired up about this. But this, I mean, we're into entertainment here.
We are.
We like to talk about other stuff.
We do.
But I mean, I'm just like, come on, let's do something different. That's why there's other movies I saw last year, like Sinners. That was something that was new.
Interesting. I haven't heard of that.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And Weapons. That was one of the weirdest movies I saw last year, but it was different.
Yeah.
So give us more stuff like that.
Yeah.
Instead of recycling, because it seems like Hollywood is more interested in playing it safe and maybe making some money than taking a risk, having something blow up and make them a ton of money. Like it's almost like they're afraid of making money.
Yeah, honestly, I see a bit of a similarity here where Hollywood's doing the same thing. They do the same thing in country music with all the big record labels. They're like, okay, you have to be like Morgan Wallen. You have to be like Morgan Wallen. You have to be like Morgan Wallen.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I don't.
Right.
It's just copies of each
And
other.
That
It's
filters
just,
down to I think some of the some of the representatives to say, okay, well, you got kind of this Morgan Wallen look, so go all in on that, right? That's going to be your in.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that here before too. It's like, I want authenticity. I want you to be who you are.
Yeah.
Right, in music. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm looking for. And I will bet if you did that, and I can just see as I'm on social media and looking at artists' pages, I can see that across people that are commenting on different artists' pages that aren't mainstream artists, but they have large followings on an Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah.
Right? You see their authenticity. You see that they're just trying to be, Jane Singer or Joe Singer, right? Mm-hmm. And this is what I do. And if you like it, great.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and make it big and stay independent doing what I do.
Yeah, exactly. But
yeah, so that's probably enough of a rant as we went from how great The Sheep Detectives was to how crappy Hollywood's been. But we brought it back to music, so that was a good cycle. I had a little bout with some old food.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It wasn't fun. I probably should throw out the rest of that kraut I canned a couple of years ago.
Probably. That's probably a good idea.
It wasn't fun. I knew pretty much what it was too by the time I started not feeling great Saturday night.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, yeah, that's probably about the right time. I looked at it too. I thought about it. I'm like, nah, this is still good. I'm going to eat it.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, so I had a little bout with old food. So there's a little update on, I'm sure you all wanted about old food and my habits and my propensity. I very often risk it anyway. Like,
yeah, you do. When you shouldn't.
How long has this been in here? It's ground beef. It's been in here a week. It's just starting to get aged properly, so I'll eat it.
Gross.
Oh, chili's been sitting around for 10 days in the fridge. Great. It's at the right age to eat.
Yeah.
I think the other thing, too, is it was kraut I made, so it's not vinegar-based.
Yeah.
And it was just in the refrigerator, which...
For years?
No, not for years, but, it had been a while since I opened it. Because when I opened it, I had the first... like half the jar out of when I opened it the first time, and I was fine. So it had been something that while it was sitting I let it sit in a refrigerator too long.
Yeah.
And it's not vinegar based, so that's what it is.
I think it should go bye-bye.
Well, it did.
Good.
That one, I ate the rest of it and paid the price for eating the rest of it. And then I'll have to decide what I'm going to do with the rest of the stuff I can.
Put it in the garden.
It might end up out there. Well, I can't. It's all salted.
Never mind.
I might just have to dump it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so but it's, so it's not vinegar-based kraut, so it's not as pungent, but it probably doesn't have the protections either where I can just leave it that probably was in there for 2 weeks at least.
Oh, dude, gross.
Yeah, so that wasn't pretty. Cody has a new single out with Brothers Osborne. Have you heard that?
Yes, I have.
Bulletproof?
Yeah.
Great.
It is good.
Great song.
So good.
Great song. Love it. Love that collab.
I love it too.
That's a great collab. We had Darius hitting 1 billion streams with Wagon Wheel. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Congrats
to
Darius.
Darius. That is great. Love to see that. Love Darius. Great distinctive voice. See, Darius is one I would point to as like, I want more of that. Now, he's got a voice and style that I don't think is easily replicated. But the spirit there of do what Darius does, and Darius, I think, just kind of does what Darius wants to do.
Yeah, honestly. Darius just does what Darius wants to do.
Has he kind of earned that from his days with Hootie and the Blowfish? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I still think he kind of says, well, I'm just going to do what I do.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's worked for him so far.
Right.
So why should he stop?
Right. Exactly. Let's see. ACM's Ella went 7 for 7.
Good job, Ella.
Yeah.
Very proud.
And her acceptance with Riley.
That was a little
heated up the rumors of them dating again.
Yeah.
Like, okay, can we give that a rest? I get it. I get it. They're in the public eye. They're together, and everybody wants to be like, ooh, look at them. Are they, aren't they? I get so tired of that.
Honestly, it's like if they're dating and they've been keeping it private, it should stay private because clearly they don't want anyone to know yet.
Exactly.
Or at all.
Leave them alone.
And that's fine.
Leave them alone. You wonder why sometimes when you see a celebrity out in the wild, that sometimes depends on who it is, right? But sometimes they're a little standoffish. Well, this is the crap that makes them standoffish.
Right.
Like they don't want to get and they're being advised on this, I know, but they don't want to get too much out in the open, right? I mean, they have private lives. Leave them alone.
Right. Like, they're just people. And like, would you like somebody digging into your business?
No.
Exactly. So why would you do it to them?
Right.
Like, they're just people. Like, they're not really any different.
Yeah, I read something kind of on that note too. I read something today. It was like one of these stories. It was like the top 15 or 15 times people met celebrities in unexpected places or something. And I thought it was really cool because David Beckham was one of them. You know who David Beckham is, right?
No.
Big soccer player from years and years ago. I think he married a Spice Girl, I want to say.
Sounds familiar,
Victoria
but...
Beckham. Victoria something. I know his wife was Victoria Beckham. That's sticking out in my head anyway. But at any rate, the story was someone saw him, or a crowd saw him out somewhere. He was going into an event or something with his family, with his kids. And he goes, hold on. I will do all the autographs, pictures, whatever's with all of you out there, but I'm getting my kids inside first because they're not part of this. I don't want them out in the public like this, in the public eye. I want their lives private. So I will be right back. Right?
Yeah.
Dad of the Year stuff right there. Right? And,
exactly.
And just all around good guy celebrity stuff right there to say, hey, I will do this with all of you, but first let me get my kids inside here where they're not going to be part of, being in the public eye of this or anything. So I thought that was great. But it's stuff like that. It's just like, but leave them alone. Quit digging into their lives, man. It's none of your business.
Honestly, it's disgusting.
I don't find it that, some of it, if the artists choose to make those parts of their lives private, fine. And that's interesting to me, but I don't go digging for that stuff.
Yeah.
I just find it irritating, and I don't have the energy to do that.
Right.
I don't want to use the brain power to do that. If Riley and Ella want to date, fine. And if they want to do it privately, fine. If they're not dating, great. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's their lives. They do what they want.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. It's like, I don't even care, and neither should you, because they're not even telling you.
Right. Exactly.
Honestly, it's just so frustrating.
It was denied again, and both of them said, no, we're not.
Yeah.
Okay, leave it alone.
Yeah. Like, they have told you guys multiple times that they're not dating, they are just friends.
Right.
And they've made songs together. So has a bunch of other people.
So is Miranda and Chris Stapleton.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
Is Chris Stapleton cheating on his wife with Miranda? Is Miranda cheating on her boyfriend with Chris Stapleton? I don't see those headlines out there.
Right.
And they made songs together.
Right. Exactly.
May Estes and Braxton Keith just had a new song on his album. Did anybody say anything about them? Well, okay. I mean, they're not as big as Miranda and Stapleton.
But still.
But yeah, I mean, it's the same, right? There would still be someone somewhere digging around for that and trying to start that rumor.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just ridiculous. That's just the stuff that pisses me off. I'm sorry. I feel like we're all over the board here. And
that's okay.
We're having maybe a little bit of an angry tinge to the show today.
Honestly, though, it might be deserved. PSA.
It might be.
Stay out of celebrities' lives.
Right. Right. Here's another PSA. Because Morgan didn't win any ACMs.
Yes. It's
Megan Maroney didn't either.
Wow. It's interesting.
She had 9 nominations, didn't win one.
Well, Morgan makes sense because he probably wasn't there.
Well, I read that story today too. Is like someone was thinking, does that make a difference? Like celebrities or musicians that haven't shown up for consistently or in years, are they getting getting snubbed because, well, the voters are like, well, they're not going to be there anyway. And they want to be able to give the trophy to the winner on TV, right? Instead of having the host kind of awkwardly accept it on their behalf or whatever. But at the same time, I think it's, the case was made too, is it like, are they still kind of blacklisting Morgan a little bit for past sins?
They might be a little bit.
But at the same time, if you ask me, well, I'll save it because we're going to get into it because it's part of the the actual awards that we're giving out. Yeah. So I'll save it. Okay. But it's like Morgan is on another level in terms of country artists, right? He's still being claimed by country. To have him, one, only be nominated for 3 awards, I think, is probably ridiculous.
Yeah.
And 2, to not have won any in who knows how long is also ridiculous because he is selling out stadiums. He is sitting with multiple songs in the top 100, top 50, top 10 at times.
Yeah.
Name me another artist, not named Ella Langley, that's done that recently.
Right.
None.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And as far as Megan Maroney goes, she just ran into the buzzsaw that's Ella Langley. Plain and simple.
Yep.
Because, and I respect Megan for this, she said, I'm skipping it because of my friend's wedding.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good job,
That's what
Megan.
you should do.
That is.
That's forever. This award show is one night and the next 2 days on social media, and that's about it.
Pretty much.
Because I got tired yesterday of social media because every freaking post was about the ACM. So eventually I said, nope, I'm going to come back tomorrow because I'm done looking at the same crap being posted by all these aggregators and also other people.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You get a pretty trophy to be added to your collection of many pretty trophies that you probably won't even remember what it is for.
Right.
Like,
yeah. At
you
the
can
end
just
of the day,
come next year.
Yeah. At the end of the day, too, and I've heard celebrities that have been successful say this, like, at the end of the day, it's just another trophy. It doesn't mean anything to me anymore, right? But it's those family moments, those moments with friends, being in their wedding, going to their wedding, that those are what you're going to remember forever. Yeah, if you won, you might remember that, right? But if you're just going to the awards show, with the chance of maybe winning, well, unless someone told me be there because I'm going to win, it would still depend on what I've got going on, though.
Yeah.
Because there's priorities in life, and going to an awards show is not one of them.
Yeah.
Even, at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's true.
And the last thing I have, and this is what we talked about a few episodes ago, came down today. Nashville's hosting the 2030 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Knew that was coming.
Yes.
That was coming.
I am somewhat excited for it because I think that if it's in Nashville, they got to do a country music halftime show.
I hope so. That's what a lot of people are hoping so. And I know there's been a lot of complaints over the last 5 to 7 years about the halftime shows being crap.
Yes, correct. I think that pretty much every halftime show that I've seen in my lifetime sucked. So.
Yeah, most of them have, honestly. But here's my thing: is it depends. Like, is the NFL going to continue its contract with, I forget the company, but it's run by Jay-Z, I think, that picks the halftime shows?
Why do they get to pick it?
Because the NFL outsourced it to Jay-Z's company. NFL used to do it.
Really?
Yes, and
Back
then
when
they
were good?
outsourced it. Some of them were pretty good, yeah. But now, that's why you get the same type of acts every year. That's why you get Kendrick Lamar and then, Beyonce and then whoever the hell it was last year. They're all the same acts. They're all R&B acts. And Beyonce tried to do her Cowboy Carter bull crap at that. It sucked. I watched it. I'm like, for 2 seconds, I said, nope.
Yeah.
This sucks.
One was Rihanna.
That was in there
Rihanna
too, I think.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I think Usher or somebody.
That one actually got decent reviews, I think, the Usher one.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. But everyone else kind of sucked. And okay, I kind of liked Rihanna's a little bit, but that's just because that's the music that I grew up listening to. Sure. But everything else sucked.
But I mean, this is, again, the NFL, here's the thing about the NFL. I'm going to get off on this tangent. I don't mean to, but here's the thing about the NFL. The feeling I get with the NFL is they are really losing touch with who their core fan is. And it's evident in their Super Bowl halftime picks. It's evident in the constant expansion of games overseas.
Oh, dude, there's like, I don't even know how many games
Every year,
overseas
there's
today.
more and more.
Or this season.
A ton.
I watched like a little video of like all the airplanes showing the teams going to each one. Jacksonville is playing in London 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, well, they'll stay over there for those 2 weeks.
But that is insane that they're even playing there at all.
Yeah.
It's called NFL, not WFFL.
Right.
Like what?
Yeah. And I get it. They want to grow the game and the market, but good luck. I mean, yeah, they fill those stadiums, but how many of those are fans of the teams going over there and treating that as a vacation?
Right. Honestly.
Now, are there fans in those countries? Yes, absolutely there are. But they're losing touch with their core fan base.
The Americans.
We don't want to get up and watch a game at 7 a.m. On Sunday morning because that's what it's because it's 1 o'clock over in the UK.
Yeah.
At 7 a.m. Central. I mean, if you want, have it at 6 p.m., whatever time zone they're in over in Europe, so it's at noon here.
Yeah, right. It's stupid.
But they don't.
What it
they
is.
play in the middle of the afternoon there, so it's early here. And the other thing is they're going more and more to the streaming, the exclusive streaming.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're going to piss everybody off, and nobody's going to watch because they're going to put it all on streaming, and people are going to be like, no, I'm not paying for all these streaming services. I do so by choice now because I don't have live TV anymore because we never watch it.
Yeah, right.
So I will pay during the football season for the different streaming platforms so I can watch the Packers.
Packers, yay.
But once the season's over, whatever streaming service I'm not using, I get rid of it.
Yeah. Honestly,
I still
smart.
come out ahead that way from having the live TV. Because we had the live, we had Fubo, and with that we had Hulu and Disney Plus. I got Fubo because Hulu didn't have the local sports channels anymore because they didn't re-up the contract, so I couldn't watch baseball there anymore. And then I found out, well, I'm not actually watching a lot of the baseball games on TV anyway. So I'm like, well, we'll just go to full streaming. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually thought of some things while you were ranting. I thought of some things that are country music related.
Okay, go.
So first, Bailey Zimmerman is releasing his cover of The Climb.
Oh.
Finally.
Okay.
On Friday.
On Friday.
So yay.
All right.
And Lainey Wilson got married.
Yes.
To Duck.
I couldn't remember if we mentioned that or
I don't think we did.
Last time.
And I'm only saying that because she released the photos herself, not because some random person did. No.
Yeah, there were some photos that were probably approved to be released after the wedding happened.
Yes, I saw her photography company released some, but like it was like a collab with her page, so I was like, okay, probably legit. Right. Probably.
Well, and they released some to the news aggregators too.
And they got married on my birthday.
Yeah,
so
Mother's Day.
Yes,
yeah,
it was very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. It looked like a very nice ceremony.
It did. It did. And I just wanted to mention, going back to the ACMs real quick.
Yes.
Morgan Wallen has been nominated for 42 ACMs across his whole career. How many do you think he has won?
I saw this. I think it's like 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, that's less than 10%.
It's, like...
I don't know if anybody... I'm sure there's probably other artists out there with that kind of spread.
Right.
Because I saw something about artists who have been nominated like 15, 20 times and never won one.
Yeah.
But at the same time, someone that's as accomplished from a fan standpoint, from a charting standpoint, as Morgan Wallen to only have 3 out of 42 nominations is insane.
It is.
And that just screams... politics to me.
It does. It really does. But
musical politics. That's what that screams to me. He's had some transgressions. He's had whatever. So we're gonna just keep snubbing him.
Yeah.
So.
And the one more thing that I wanted to mention was that Drake.
Yes.
We all know Drake, rapper.
Yep.
Blah blah. Who cares? Whatever. Released 3 albums. Mm-hmm. Why 3? I don't know. Money. Probably money. They all suck, by the way. I listened to like one song. Just like I didn't even listen to it. I didn't like seek it. I just was scrolling and I saw a video like shaming it because it sucked. I was like, yeah, this does suck. But that's besides the point. It did knock off Choosing Texas by Ella Langley out of the #1 spot, but she is keeping the overall Billboard alive as she is number 16 on the Billboard. Everything else is Drake, but that's going to get knocked out next week. I guarantee it.
How is... and it was just because it was Drake.
Yeah.
And you speak about Billboard, back to the Morgan topic, and then we should jump into things. But Morgan, what was it? The Dangerous album, I think it
Dangerous.
was. Debuted at #1.
As it should.
And stayed there for 10 weeks.
What?
And he still only has 3 ACMs. That's bullcrap.
I'm the problem. Just turned 1 year old.
Yes.
It has not left the chart.
Exactly.
3 ACMs. Three.
All
Why
right.
3?
We're going to go ranting again, but we got to get into things here. So a little bit about us. We are a father-daughter duo who love country music. We're not critics. We don't pretend to be. We don't look up the meanings behind lyrics. We listen to the music and talk about what that song means to us or how it speaks to us. And sometimes we just make it up. And we don't know if it's what the artist intended when they wrote the lyrics, but it's what speaks to us. Also, we want to find emerging artists and bring them to you in hopes that you enjoy them as much as we do, because to us, part of music is getting off that beaten path to find those gems that aren't getting the mainstream attention, but are just as talented in their writing and their storytelling and their singing. So we love finding them, and I think we've got another couple of them today. One's a repeat, Elijah Scott.
Yeah.
We talked about him in episode 4.
Yes. A while ago.
Yeah, a while ago, but he just came out with a new album. So we're talking about one of those gems we found previously, and then we've got Braxton Keith, who I'm going to save. I'm going to say my thoughts, but you can probably already tell. All right, getting into it, the ACM Awards recap. Did you have a chance to go back and listen to the tape on who you selected?
I did not, but I do remember some of them.
Okay, so we'll start with Entertainer of the Year. I said Morgan.
I think I said either Megan or Morgan.
I think you said, I think you said either of those. It was Cody.
Nice.
I love the pick of Cody.
Yes.
Cody is more than deserving.
All of these artists are deserving.
All these artists
Cody
are deserving.
is a great choice.
Cody's a great choice. Again, though, is he better than Morgan Wallen? Morgan, look, I love Cody Johnson.
Me too.
Love Cody Johnson.
He's fantastic.
Is Cody Johnson selling out stadiums?
I think he's selling out arenas.
He's selling out arenas. He's not selling out stadiums.
No.
He might sell out stadiums in Texas.
Probably.
He was huge in Texas before. I was just reading a little bit on Cody's story today, because that was the argument here, is like about Cody and how he like Laney had a slow climb to the top.
Yeah.
Love that. Put in the work. He was huge in Texas before he got huge nationally, right? So I'm sure if he went to Texas, he could sell at stadiums in Texas. But is there a Cody Johnson stadium tour around the country like there's a Morgan Wallen stadium tour and a Luke Combs stadium tour?
And
no,
there's been like 3 Morgan Wallen stadium tours.
Yes.
Maybe even 4.
Kenny Chesney was doing stadium tours every couple of years for a stretch of, 10 years or so.
Yeah. Cody's not at that level yet.
Cody's not at that level. I'd love to see Cody get to that level.
Yes.
And I
was
love
just about
Cody
to say that.
Johnson.
Yes.
Love his music. Love what he's about. Love his down-to-earth style. Love that I saw an interview where he said, when I'm not on tour, my phone is face down, and I'm dad, I'm husband, I'm rancher. I'm not even on social media.
Yes.
I'm like, Cody, I'd love to be there with you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build a podcast, so man, give me a few years. But I'm not mad at the pick.
Yeah.
Cody is more than deserving, more than worthy.
Yeah.
Love the pick. Here again is like, you look at this lineup, Morgan probably should have been a choice there.
Yeah, he should have been,
But it's Cody. So congratulations to Cody. Again, well-deserved.
Yay, Cody.
Not trying to take anything away from Cody at all. He's fantastic. We at least got to see him at CMA Fest. He was great.
He is good. He's great.
Absolutely great. Female Artist of the Year, I said Ella. It was Ella. There was no doubt.
I think I said Ella as well.
Yeah, I think you did. Or did you?
No,
I think you said on that one, you did say Ella. I'm looking at the rest of them here. I think you were like maybe between Ella and Megan.
Yeah, I think
I think you said Ella.
Yes.
It's everything's Ella.
Yeah, it's
Ella's world.
She's doing so well. She's literally still on the chart after Drake knocked out all the other spots.
Yeah. Jeez. That's disgusting.
It is. But
Male Artist of the Year, I said Chris Stapleton.
I don't remember who I said for this, but I think I said either Riley or Zach.
I think you went Riley.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that. I think you said Riley. But it was Cody. And again, great.
Yes.
Love that for Cody.
Yeah, Cody. Yeah.
Out of those,
Cody's doing well.
There's not a huge argument there from me on, any of those. I picked Stapleton because I figured it would have been him. Seems like it's always him, but
it does seem
Cody
like that.
loved that pick.
Yes.
But there again, did Morgan get snubbed on a nomination? We didn't talk about that too much, but I mean, again, why is he not a nominee at least?
Yeah, right.
Against those. Now, don't get me wrong. I love all the nominees, but again, you're talking about Morgan Wallen, who is probably the biggest male artist out there right now. Mm-hmm. Luke Combs is up there for sure.
Right.
But you don't have your biggest artist up there.
Yeah.
Again, you got to wonder.
Seems a little bit suspicious.
Of political going on, political jostling going on behind the scenes on
Seems like
who
it.
voters are voting for. I don't know. Let's see. Group of the Year. I said Red Clay Strays. I think you said Red Clay Strays. It was them all the way.
Yay.
And I
Good
just
job.
read that they ended Old Dominion's 8-year run.
Wow.
Yeah,
Congrats.
Old Dominion had won this 8 years in a row.
Congrats to the Red Clay Strays.
Yeah, they're great. And I can see them going on a run now. I can't wait for that new album to come out.
Oh, me too.
It's going to be so good.
Yes.
All right, Duo of the Year.
Brooks and Dunn.
It was Brooks and Dunn. There was no question
They're like
who it was going to be.
I don't know that we ever see another duo in country music that is as well as Brooks and Dunn has been.
No, we're not. Brooks and Dunn is one of those generational, maybe once in a multi-generation type of groups, artists, duos, whatever that we'll see. Like, we're not going to see anyone probably touch George Strait.
No.
Not for a long time. We're not going to see another duo like Brooks and Dunn for a long time. I think. So, I mean, it was going to be them. It's always going to be them until they stop.
I don't even think that any of these other ones come anywhere close to Brooks and Dunn.
No, I think Dan and Shay has won it a couple times. I think Muscadine Bloodline was new. Thelma and James, I wasn't familiar with them at all.
I heard of them like on as a supporting act, but
I had to go and listen to them a little bit just to get a feel for them because I hadn't heard of them at all.
Yeah, I haven't even listened to their music.
Brothers Osborne, they might. I can't remember if they've won a duo for ACM or CMA. Could have been both.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been in there, but nobody is going to have the run or the domination that Brooks and Dunn has had.
Never.
No. New female artist. We mentioned this one before. It was Avery Anna. I said I thought it was going to be Emily Ann Roberts.
I said Avery Anna.
You said Avery Anna. New male artist was Tucker Wetmore. That was a little bit of a surprise to me, given the names that were on there.
Yeah.
I said Shabuzi.
I don't remember who I said at all.
I think you actually said Hudson or Tucker.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like something I would say.
Yeah. Album of the Year. I mean, I had to pick one, so I went Ain't In It For My Health by Zach.
I probably said Morgan.
You did. And it was Parker McCollum. This one was the one that surprised me the most.
Yeah, that one was really surprising to me that it even got a nomination. Not that it doesn't deserve one.
Yeah, we covered the deluxe version. Good, great album.
It is. It's a great album, but it just surprised me that it was like being up there with like Zach and Riley and Morgan.
Yeah. Here again, I'm the Problem is on the list and it didn't win.
Right. Like it's been at the chart.
That is the most successful album on this list.
It is.
And again, my heart wanted Zach Top here.
Right.
But even my head said this has to be Morgan Wallen.
Right. We got to know the
problem.
facts. Yeah.
Parker McCollum, great for him. I love that for Parker McCollum.
Yes, I do. Very proud. Very
but
happy.
here again, you have to call into question what's going on here.
Right. Something.
When you have what I would say is a giant of an album in the nominations.
Right.
And a bunch of other very good albums.
Yeah.
Albums I like.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it before. I don't love every song on I'm the Problem.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you have what has been probably the most successful album out of the nominees here not winning again.
Mm-hmm. Right. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't either.
It's just a little suspicious
It
to
is
me.
very suspicious. Song of the year, this one was easy. Choosing Texas.
I think I said that, but I don't remember.
I think you did too. Choosing Texas was going to win that all day.
Yep, still on the chart.
No, you know what? I think maybe you said Laney somewhere over Laredo.
I think I said either Lainey or Ella, but I don't remember which one I said for sure.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
I don't either. And I didn't go back to the tape because I didn't have time and you didn't have time. Or you just forgot. Whatever.
I was pretty sure it's a little bit of both.
Okay. Single of the year. Again, Choosing Texas, Ella. That's what I said. That, again, wasn't ever in doubt.
I think I said Cody, but...
You might have. I think you did. Yeah, you
Yeah.
mentioned that, The Fall. Because I remember saying that's interesting that's on there and that song's like been out for 2 years.
Yeah, it's a great
But
song, though.
It's a great song. And I think it just made number one on some chart, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
I
That's
love
good.
it. Fantastic song. I love it. But nothing was beating Choosing Texas. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Music event of the year. I had a song to sing by Chris Stapleton and Miranda. I don't remember what you said.
I think I said Riley and Ella or Shabuzi and Jelly Roll.
Okay, that sounds about right. It was Riley and Ella. Like I said,
Yay.
Ella swept everything
Yeah.
that she was nominated
Oh, yeah.
for.
As she should.
Yes. Visual media of the year, we mentioned this before, was Cuckoo by Stephen Wilson Jr. Love that.
I said Cuckoo. I remember.
Yeah, you said that. I remember that for sure. I said a song to sing by Miranda, but I remember saying, if it's Stephen Wilson Jr., great. I kind of want that.
Yeah.
But my head was saying it's going to be Miranda and Stapleton. But yeah, I'm
Fortunately
glad.
not, but yes.
I'm glad Stephen Wilson Jr. won that.
Yes, he deserves it.
Deserves it. Great. And artist songwriter of the year, I picked Luke Combs. It was Ella.
I don't remember. I probably said Morgan, to be honest.
I think you did say Morgan because we had a discussion about that. About Morgan's a great writer and everything.
Yes,
for sure.
That's right.
So that's our recap. I mean, again, the only one that was the biggest surprise to me was Parker McCollum winning for album of the year.
Mm-hmm. Everybody was deserving.
Everybody was deserving, but again, I mean, you kind of have to wonder if there's politics or. I don't think you have to wonder. There's politics in it.
Oh, yeah.
And, Morgan's chosen to stay away from the awards shows ever since 2021 when he was kind of banned for, some incidents. And he just hasn't gone back. And, you wonder if a combination of him not being there, not showing up and putting on the good face, coupled with, he had these bad things that he did, kind of plays in voters' minds.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because great artist, great writer, had probably the top album last year.
Yeah.
In country music.
Yes, he did bad things, but everybody does that.
Right.
Everybody does bad things that we all regret. I don't get why.
His just happened to be more public. I mean, that's what it boils down to, I guess. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? I think, his sold out stadiums speak for themselves. His 8 singles that are, have had various spots on the top 100 speak for themselves.
Honestly.
And it might be just a point where he's like, screw it. I don't need those accolades. I don't need a trophy because I'm getting all the validation I need from my sold out stadium tour, from where my songs chart, from what people tell me, from, the satisfaction I get for paying for this, kid's funeral that died of cancer and not saying anything about it for almost a year. And then the parents say something about it, right? I have respect for him. I don't know, and I don't care what anybody else says. I think he's proven himself that he's turned things around. He's on a better path and he's got a genuine heart.
Yeah.
And that's all you can ask for in somebody.
Right.
So
Agreed.
All right. So that's the recap of the award show we didn't watch because we were watching a sheep movie instead. All right. On to Braxton Keith, his debut album. I was like, is this really his debut album? I had to look when I was looking at Spotify. I'm like, yes, because I've been listening to a lot of, not a lot of Braxton Keith, but I've popped him on here or there. I'm like, oh, he's got to at least have one album out. And I go and look, I'm like, no, this is his first album.
Nope, just a bunch of singles.
Right. A ton of singles.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Real Damn Deal came out May 15th. Like I said, debut album. Braxton was born in Midland, Texas. He grew up surrounded by classic country music, as if there was any doubt.
Yeah, right?
Listening to him, right? He learned piano from his grandmother in kindergarten and taught himself guitar as a teen. He started writing songs at age 7. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is. He started in music as a career while at Angelo State University, where a roommate pushed him to record a song.
Yay, good job, roommate.
Yeah, hey, give that roommate a pat on the back. Braxton then started playing anywhere and everywhere he could. Bars, clubs, I don't know, bingo games at the rec hall. I don't know. He just said he's playing anywhere and everywhere that would have him. He came from a family, or comes from, like I said, came like his family's all gone. He comes from a family of dentists.
Oh, weird.
So he maybe was thinking he could be a dentist. Braxton Keith could have been a dentist someday, but he's like, nah, I like music. So I'm going to go do music.
Yes, good job.
And he's not related to Toby Keith.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You positive?
That's positive. He confirmed that.
Well, I guess Toby Keith wasn't a dentist, so.
He wasn't a dentist, and Toby Keith's from Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, that doesn't mean anything. There could be some lineage there. But at any rate, Braxton Keith confirmed he is not related to Toby Keith. So we're happy to be able to put that rumor to rest here.
Yes.
That will probably continue to persist
Even
on the
after
internet.
he said no.
Even after he said no, even after the authority that is Nashville Notes said no.
Yeah.
There'll still be somewhere, someday it'll pop up on some social media site that Braxton Keith and Toby Keith are cousins or something. So, good news is Braxton's been getting some radio spins.
Yay.
He's got 5 tracks on 19 stations across 5 countries, so he's gaining some traction in radio.
Yay.
I think it's all part of the neo-traditional comeback that we're seeing, the renaissance.
Oh, yeah.
So we need more of that. We need him on more stations in the United States, period.
Yes.
I mean, 5 countries, U.S. is in one of them, but we need more than 19 stations in 5 countries.
If you are a radio DJ, I don't care what type of music station you are on.
Yeah.
Put on Braxton Keith just because you can.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you run like the pop station or the rock station. Just put on Braxton Keith so he gets more.
Yeah, absolutely. Good news, more good news, I should say. He has 2.3 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Yay.
So he's launching this album with over 2 million listeners on Spotify, which is great, and hopefully it's only going to grow.
Hopefully.
Because he's such a fun artist too.
He is.
We actually covered one of his songs before when we did our little section on the neo-traditional artists that are making the genre or the subgenre come back, right? They're breathing life into it again. I put it on the list again because I forgot all about that until I went back and said, we probably did this song before. Sure enough, we did, but we're doing it again because it's a great song.
And we can.
But that's coming up later because right now we're starting off with the title track, Real Damn Deal. All right, this is a neo-traditional country song with a rock edge and swagger.
Oh, yeah.
This is
lots of swagger.
With swagger. Mm-hmm. Love the opening. It's what he goes, I'm the real damn deal. Yeah, love that.
It was so good.
Love that. It's a song that's introducing us to who Braxton Keith is. Mm-hmm. It goes through it in the lyrics. It lists all the elements of traditional country music and that Braxton Keith is this element, right? You leave the song knowing that Braxton Keith is a neo-traditional artist.
Oh, yeah. Right away. Banger.
Yes. Love it. Love the opening. Love the song. Says the thing.
Yes, says the thing. We love it when our artists say the thing. And I just immediately was thinking of all of our neo-traditional country artist friends. I'm like, Braxton Keith needs to join that club.
Yes.
And I'm just so excited to hear more music from Braxton Keith, even though we just got an album, but I would like another one and another one.
Yeah, let's get another one right now.
Yeah.
We want it.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We love the sound of neo-traditional. And
Yes.
Braxton Keith is doing such a good job right away with this absolute banger.
Yeah. Yeah, he really did. We're going to get to see him this summer, I
Yes,
think.
I'm excited.
I can't remember if it's Country Jam or Crossroads.
I
He's
think
at
it's
one
Country
of them.
Jam.
Yeah, I think it's Country Jam too. So
But
we're
it's
gonna get to see him.
probably, knowing us, it's probably Crossroads.
Probably because we do this off the top of our head because we write nothing down here.
Yes.
If you haven't learned anything about us other than that, then you're probably doing all right. You probably wrote that down, that we don't write anything down, so you remember, and we just continue to do the same thing over and over. But
Very true.
yeah, I'm excited to see him this summer. He's going to be great. I just have a feeling watching his videos, he's going to be great live.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. All right, the next one, Mrs. Green.
Mrs. Green, take a good look at yourself in that mirror.
This is a country ballad about a woman who is in a loveless relationship and the man who is watching from afar and is the one who wants to swoop in and be her knight in shining armor. The interesting part of the song to me is how the storyteller wants to wait until she's ready as opposed to jumping in right away, which is a break from the norms we typically see in these types of songs.
Yes, I love this song right away. I could not stop thinking about Riley Green. I know Riley Green isn't a Mrs., but just the green part just made me keep thinking of Riley Green.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Might have a little obsession. But yes, it's such a good song. And I was really excited to hear, like, it's kind of a bit of a different style than most of the other songs on the album.
It is.
But he does it so well. Braxton
Yes.
does this style so well, and it's a banger.
He's got a couple of these types of
Yeah.
songs on the album.
I know he does, but
Yeah.
like it doesn't match.
It's a
the
departure
vibe.
from what he has done, right?
Right.
Which is fine. He's branching
Yes.
out, and I respect that and want that because
And I like
if he's
it.
going to be a total neo-traditional artist, you got to throw those in there too.
Right.
You've got to throw in those sad songs and those longing songs, right? George
Yeah.
Strait did it. Toby Keith did it. Alan
Mm-hmm.
Jackson did it. Zach Top does it.
Yeah.
So, you've got to have that in your repertoire as well.
Yeah, it was just interesting to me that I wasn't expecting a song like that on this album, but I'm glad that we got those because they are bangers.
Yep, for sure. All right, the next one, White Walls.
Cold beer in a lawn chair with a sign in the yard saying everything goes 'cause she-
Okay, I thought at first this was going to be a song about cars and tires and like old-timey cars that have the white wall tires on them.
I thought it was like about like just like a room that just had like walls painted white.
Well, then you were ahead of me because that's what it really is about. This is the classic She Left Me song with neo-traditional country melody.
Yes.
We love that.
We do.
Braxton wrote this, and he really seems to have a connection to the lyrics. They are deep, and you feel the emotion and the pain in his singing,
Yeah.
which I thought was really well done. The imagery is great in this one. Everything is barren. The walls of the house have nothing left on them. All the pictures are gone. They're down. All the furniture's out, everything. And the walls are just plain white, which signifies a state of emptiness. And yet, through all this emptiness, when the storyteller closes his eyes, all he can see is her.
Yes. This song reminded me of House Again by Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
Not in the tone, but more in the lyrics and how it had like kind of a similar
The
vibe
story.
of it's just an empty house and they're like,
Yep.
you're gone,
Yeah.
Which is very sad. And I love he's so good at doing these songs as well as his fun songs.
Yes.
It's good to have a balance of both because we love our sad songs and we love our fun songs,
Yep.
especially when it's a neo-traditional country artist.
We love that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Those are our favorites.
All right. The next one. I Own This Bar.
You say you got them boots in Paris and your cousin's with George Jones.
All right, yeah, we did this one before.
Yeah, it's a popular one. I say this is his most popular. But
Yeah, so I actually, to save myself some time, went back see what I said before about it, pulled that out and wrote some different thoughts. Used that, but put some different thoughts in as well to mix it up a little bit and capture what I thought this time around.
Honestly, fair.
So, hey, I got one I didn't have to do too much work on.
Yay!
That's always good.
That is.
This is a Western swing song about telling whatever lie is needed to woo a girl. And it's actually going both ways, right? The girl's saying, telling lies about herself. He's telling lies about herself. Let's just say it's Braxton, here in the bar, right? He's telling everyone he's Billy Graham, George Strait, John Wayne, and Dale Earnhardt, and he owns the bar. But conversely, the girl is telling just as many tales as well. She swears she's never been there. She's cousins with George Jones. She's supposed to be hanging out with Beyonce. She has a Maserati. It's relatable to, as at times after these types of chance meetings, you might leave them wondering if that person is truly who they say they were. It's a fun song overall.
Yes, it's such a fun song. And I love it when artists mention themselves in the songs.
Yes.
Like, I love the line, "Drinks are on me, I'm Braxton Keith." Oh, so
I think
good.
It's just part of his swagger.
It is. It's
just playing that persona, which is great, and it works.
Yes.
Very well.
It does. And that line always gets stuck in my head because it's just so good. I don't know. Just so good.
And I love it that this is his debut album.
Yes.
And he's like,
I'm Braxton Keith. This is who I am. And I own this bar.
Right. Y'all, I'm Braxton Keith. I own this bar. I own this musical space. I own the ranch. I own whatever, the radio waves, right? I love it. He's just got that swagger.
He does.
It's great.
He's just so good.
Yeah. All right, the last one. Wind Blows.
I hate to say I told you so, but girl, I told you so.
This one leans a little more towards the rock side melodically. It's a song about being a wanderer and leaving a woman you just met behind. You get a sense that the song is a conversation between the two, with her begging him to stay and him saying, "I'm a wandering cowboy, I've got to go. And it's not likely I'm going to be back here because that's the way the wind blows."
Yes, this is another good song, another neo-traditional, another bit of a fun one.
It's a little fun, yeah.
We love our fun songs, and we love Braxton Keith, and that is all I really have to say. I just like the song.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and rate these, and we do that, as always, on our hot chicken scale that goes from 1 to 5. 1 being you are leaving the table hungry, probably. 5, you are leaving the table full. All right, real damn deal.
That is a 5.
Yeah, 5 Nashville hot chickens on that. Love that song. It's probably going to, I say that's probably going to end up on repeat. I don't know because I have to listen to a ton of music. I would love to put that song on repeat.
Yeah.
Who knows how many times I'll get to listen to it in, the time period of the next couple weeks.
Maybe like 2.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll get to listen to it enough, and when I update my Spotify roast, it'll roast me about it. We'll see.
Ooh,
I'll make
yeah.
that a goal.
Yes.
I will try and listen to Real Damn Deal as many times as I can, so Spotify will roast me about it. There we go. All right, Mrs. Green.
I gave this one a 4.5.
I gave this one 3 hot chickens.
Oh.
Check yes or no.
And here's my reason. I don't think Braxton connected totally with this song.
Yeah.
I feel like it's outside of his wheelhouse of swagger and fun, which we were talking about before, and that's fine. You need to have this in the repertoire, right? He also didn't write it, which can make a difference in connection, which we've talked about it before. So I think, for me, I didn't get that sense of his connection to this song. I mean, it was fine. It's definitely not any less than 3 hot chickens. And I would say this song, as written, George Strait would do it and I would enjoy it more.
Yeah.
George Strait gets us to a minimum 4.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For me.
Makes sense.
So that's where I'm coming from on that. I know you enjoyed it immensely. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. I'm not saying I would skip it when I listen to the album again. But for me, it just wasn't as high in terms of connection that the rest of the songs on this album were.
Fair, honestly. I get it.
Yeah, I felt Braxton was really connected, especially on those other slower songs, because he wrote, I think, about 2/3 of this album. But the ones that were written by him that are more in that type of mold, I think he did a better job on those because he wrote them and had more of a connection, I think.
Yeah.
And again, he's a young artist as well. He's about to turn 26, I think. And so I think that'll be something that we've talked about this before too, that he'll learn over time, I think, to get that connection with songs that are more on the emotional side that he didn't necessarily write.
Right. Yeah.
And, I think we talked about that with Martina McBride a little bit. And I'm trying to think of, there was another artist that we were talking about that same thing with on like their earlier albums. Oh, Charlie Pride, I think.
Yeah.
Where they weren't written, they didn't write them. Charlie Pride was pretty much a performer of songs anyway. I don't think he performed too much and did too much writing. He did some writing, but he was more or less on the performing side. But in their early albums and early career, didn't have the experience yet, or whatever you want to call it, that is maybe required in order to connect to a song you didn't write.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I felt on White Walls. Or not White Walls, on Mrs. Green. I think over time Braxton gets it though. He seems fantastic, and like he's going to be somebody to watch for sure in years to come.
I think he'll be selling out arenas soon.
I think so. Yeah, White Walls.
I gave this one a 4.
I gave this one a 4 as well. This is the one of those that Braxton, I think, wrote. Yeah, Braxton wrote this, and he's very connected to it. Mm-hmm. I own this bar.
I gave this one a 5.
Yeah, 5 Nashville Hot Chickens on this one. I think I gave it 4. I did copy this. I gave it 4.5 last time. I'm giving it 5 this time.
Yeah.
It's great song. Love the song. Love the swagger. Love that it's on this album. And Wind Blows.
I gave this one a 4.
I gave this one 4 Hot Chickens as well. Great song. Liked it. Interesting song. And love the wandering aspect of it. So overall, great set of songs here, I think.
Yes.
All right, the album. Melodically, it's a blend of Western swing and neo-traditional melodies, and it's got a little tinge of rock influence in it as well at times. There's heartfelt ballads and upbeat fun songs, swagger, all kinds of swagger. Mm-hmm. Chris Stapleton has a writing credit on one of the songs as well.
Interesting.
He does. It's on That's How Hearts Get Broken.
Oh, yeah. That's Chris Stapleton-ish.
Yeah, for sure. Braxton wrote most of the songs on this album. Like I said, I think he wrote about 2/3 of them. So you get to see that he is also a talented writer. Not only is he fun, not only does he bring swagger, does he bring that neo-traditional sound with energy, he's also a great writer. Right now, Braxton's wheelhouse is those fun, upbeat songs to me, those tongue-in-cheek songs. But he has shown the ability to connect on the more heartfelt songs as well, especially the ones that he's written. As far as debut albums go, this is a very good one. If you're a fan of the Western swing, neo-traditional sound, this is an album you need in your rotation. For me, it's 4 Nashville Hot Chickens overall.
Yeah, it's a good neo-traditional album, and I think that this is a great start for Braxton Keith. We've seen other artists such as Tucker Wetmore and Hudson Westbrook who are young, and they just weren't as well as we expected them to be. But I think that Braxton is really, really promising.
Yes.
And I mean, those other artists are too. But I think that his first album is such a great start for him. And I think that he'll be selling out arenas soon, honestly.
Yeah, this is definitely, we just talked about last episode, Reba's debut album. Mm-hmm. I think I gave that a 4. It's right in there with the debut albums of the greats.
It is. It really is.
Right. I think George Strait's debut album, I gave like a 4.5. Mm-hmm. Right. Braxton Keith's is right in there. It's right in there with, call it a contemporary in Zach Top. It's right in there with his debut album.
Right, it is.
So I'm excited to see where Braxton Keith goes and how he and Zach Top, kind of, I think I can see Braxton Keith kind of being that other artists that's carrying this neo-traditional mantle, much like we had George Strait back in the day, but you also had Alan Jackson kind of paired with them and Toby Keith. And I think, we're going to see that revival again with a Zach Top and a Braxton Keith. And, I'm trying to think of who else might, be on the horizon. I know we talked about Josiah Siska, but I don't know that he's quite at that level yet in notoriety. Certainly not with a Zach Top, maybe not even a Braxton Keith, but a Randall King. You know, I think those are going to be, the three big names to watch in the traditional space.
Oh, yeah. So overall, I give this album a 4 Nashville Hot Chickens.
Yeah, great debut album. Love it. It's, if I can, it's going to get into rotation somehow. I don't have enough hours in a day to listen to all the music I want to listen to.
Fair, honestly.
But I'm going to try and see if I can get Real Damn Deal in some sort of rotation so Spotify will roast me on it because I really want to see what it'll say. All right, on to Elijah Scott. We are going to talk about his newest album, In a Bar Somewhere, that came out April 24th. And again, this is Elijah Scott's second appearance on our show. And since we last featured Elijah Scott, he's leveled up in a big way, dropping this brand new album. He's been on the road and has more than 20 tour dates scheduled across the country. And he's been expanding his catalog with fan favorites like Turning Into Something and Let You Go. He's still doing all this without radio support, building everything through streaming and a fast-growing live following. So, needless to say, he doesn't have any radio impressions still, but he has 885,000 monthly Spotify listeners, which has doubled since the last time we featured him.
Wow.
And that was almost 20 episodes ago, so call it 20 weeks ago almost.
Wow.
So in 20 weeks, it's doubled. Yeah, that's great.
That is.
He's
really
so good. I think, we were kind of blown away by his sound.
Yeah.
When we talked about him in episode 4 it was. So this was actually, I'm going to give it a little bit away here before we get into the songs, but again, just kind of blew me away with his vocal talent and his writing talent on this album as well. So glad that he came out with a new album and glad we're going to get to feature him here again. The first song we're going to talk about is In a Bar Somewhere.
2 blocks past the corner of 12th Avenue and Lane.
All right, this is a ballad type song with a traditional country melody to it. It's a sad breakup song about sitting in a bar, lonely, drowning out those sorrows in whiskey, wishing you were out there with the lost love. It's a well-written song. I love the reference to Kenny and Dolly and the Islands in the Stream in this one. We talked about that one a couple times already. That is just a great song and just a masterclass in a duet between a man and a woman. One that I think, not to get too far off track, that you see with Riley and Ella. They've had a couple that have sparked some rumors that we talked about earlier. But back to Elijah. You really feel the emotion in Elijah's voice in this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I really liked the reference to Kenny and Dolly.
Yep.
We love our references. And yeah, every single time I listen to him, it blows me away as to how emotional he gets when he sings.
Yes.
And especially on this song, he just got so emotional. And I love the lyrics. I love just everything about the song. It's so good. And, you can never go wrong with a Kenny and Dolly reference.
No, not at all. There's only a few that beat it. George Strait being one.
Obviously.
But if you got Kenny or Dolly or Kenny and Dolly, you're doing really well. Okay, the next song, My Brother.
We never did see eye to eye on almost everything.
Now, I took this to be a song about Elijah's brother and maybe about a relationship that had been strained, definitely about some decisions that were not the best, that Elijah disagreed with, that maybe landed his brother in some trouble, who knows. But through it all, blood is thicker than water, and you get a sense of a reconciliation that will take place if it hasn't already. The melody is more on the rock side, but the lyrics are so deep, and you feel what Elijah feels.
Yes. I don't know, I've just noticed this. He writes really deep songs. I remember that from last time Arrows.
Yes.
That one was so deep.
Yes.
Deeper than I expected. And I really like it when artists write songs for their family, And I think that this is one of them songs,
Yeah.
it kind of feels like, I know that you did something wrong, but I still love you, and you are still my brother. And that's just so sweet.
Yeah. No, it's a great message in the song, for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, the next one. Roll the Dice.
Keys on the counter, boots by the door. Saying we're done, but we said that before.
Now, at the start, melodically, this one gave me Aldean vibes.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of had like a little Jason Aldean guitar riff to open it up.
Yes, I thought I was the only one who noticed that.
No, it definitely did. And then it goes into an R&B type melody with country undertones still. Mm-hmm. Elijah did a really great job blending this, the genres. Didn't lose those country undertones or country roots. The song's about a relationship that's on the rocks and that has been through multiple breakups already, but there's just something between the storyteller and the woman that they can't ignore, and that maybe it's worth working on those other things to see if this relationship will work out. Again, another just absolute deep, deep song lyrically.
Oh, yeah. This one, I don't know how he is this talented at writing songs, because...
How's he not getting any attention for it?
Right. That's what I was going to say, is how is he this talented while getting no attention?
Right.
Like, I'm going to bring this up again. We talked about Drake.
Yeah.
Those songs, no offense, no talent. No talent. Yet they're taking 29 spots on Billboard.
That's ridiculous.
They're clogging that up. Like, without talent. And
Insane.
Elijah Scott can't get just one.
He can't even get on a radio.
Just one tiny one. Even a 100th. I'm sure he would take a 100th.
He'd have some crossover appeal.
Right?
And he can't get on the radio.
It's... sucks. It's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes, though. So what else did you have about that song?
Not much. Just wanted to point that out.
Okay, great. We love pointing things out here, too.
Yes, we do.
All right, next song, Lucky.
I've been messing with a bunch of girls. I let them in my bed, but never in my world. I can never bring them home to meet my mama.
All right, this is a country rock ballad about being able to feel something for that one that happened to catch your attention through the walls that we build around us to prevent ourselves from getting hurt. It's a deeply emotional song that makes you think a little bit about the walls you've built up around yourself that may be preventing you from being vulnerable with somebody.
Yes, it's another deep one. I'm noticing a bit of a trend.
A little bit.
And it's just, I just cannot get over his voice and how well he can make you feel the emotions just through his voice.
Yes.
He's
like great at that.
He needs more attention. I think we should make a radio station that is just for all the unpopular artists, so that they get some radio play.
Yeah, well, that's on my list of things I'd love to get to when they extend the days out to 48 hours instead of 24.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah. Open up a radio station for emerging artists and hidden gems.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough hours in the day.
Right.
Unfortunately. But it's on there. It's the dream. So maybe someday it happens. We'll see.
Be nice.
Yeah. All right. The last song we're going to talk about. I Don't Always Feel Like Loving You.
She's like a fire that don't stop burning. A good old good year.
This is a slow ballad song that reflects the ups and downs of a relationship. It's a raw and truthful song about what anyone in a relationship goes through. The uncertainty and difficulty in loving someone unconditionally all the time, admitting that neither of you is perfect, but that you both try your best. Even though at its surface it seems as though it's a little bit of a sad song, I think it's really an upbeat one, in that at the end of the day, no matter what, love will always be there. Again, the theme, another deep emotional song, and Elijah is very soulful on it. And again, you feel what he feels in this song.
Yes, I just love this song. It's so good. It's very, very raw and really, really shows. It really takes you through the roller coaster of having a relationship, and how sometimes you just need your space. You don't always feel like loving
Right.
your significant other.
Exactly. Right. Okay, time to rate these. First one, in a bar somewhere.
I give this one 5.
Okay, I gave this one 4 Nashville hot chickens. My brother.
I gave this one a 4.5.
Okay, 5 hot chickens here from me. Roll the dice.
I gave this one a 4.5.
I gave this one 4 Nashville hot chickens. Lucky.
I gave this one a 4.
Okay, I gave this one 4.5 Nashville hot chickens. And I don't always feel like loving you.
I gave this one a 4.5.
I gave this one 4.5 Nashville hot chickens as well. Yeah, all great songs.
Yes.
And the album. Now, we covered Elijah's previous album in an earlier episode, like we mentioned. And while that album was good, this one, to me, is on another level from that one. Mm-hmm. The lyrics are deep and emotional on this album, and they were on the first one as well. Elijah's vocals are soulful and heartfelt, and the writing is fantastic, and I feel like he took all of those elements to another level on this album. Mm-hmm. Elijah broadened his scope on the melodies on this one, incorporating a little bit more hip-hop and R&B into the mix, but they work well, and you can still feel the country roots through it. He still kept that country undertones to it, even though he had some of those hip-hop and R&B elements in there as well. This is an album you can't help but feel what Elijah feels on every song. His lyrics hit you that deeply. This album is 4.5 Nashville hot chickens for me.
Yeah, it's a deeply emotional album.
Yes.
And while the last album was deeply emotional, this one is deeply emotional. And I really enjoyed seeing how much he grew from the last album, because the last album was good.
Yes.
But this album is great.
Yeah.
And, we love it when our artists grow. And it's really nice that he doubled his listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Deserves
Love
it
to see
for
that.
sure.
Love to see that. Still below Kane Walker, which is a travesty, but he's getting there. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Give him another 20 weeks and you'll be double it again. You'll
Yes.
be at over 1 million. That'd be great.
Hopefully, honestly. But overall, I give this album a 4.5 Nashville Hot Chickens as
great.
well.
Great album. Definitely just a total level up from the first one. You love to see it. Mm-hmm. And like I said, he just took his vocals and his writing and the emotion to another level on this one. So great. I can't wait to see what else he's got, coming in the future. So, all right, on to our last topic for the day. It's time to play once again. Who would you call?
Who you gonna call?
And Country Ellie is on the hot seat as promised.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So we'll see how many of these she gets. Some of them were hard. Some of them I felt like were maybe easy, but
Oh, wow.
we'll see.
Nervous.
All right, the first one. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you have booked a gig in Texas and have questions about the instrument requirements. Who would you call?
Oh, instrument requirements
Yes,
in Texas.
in Texas. They have specific instrument requirements in Texas.
Like that you can only play if you've got a fiddle in the band. Is it Alabama?
It's Alabama. Yeah.
Hey!
Of
Let's
course it's
go.
Alabama. Yeah. All right, the next one. You are in a new relationship and are wondering how to prevent infidelity.
Oh, gosh, that's difficult. Oh.
There's probably tons of
There
options
is.
for this, really.
So somebody specific. Okay, I think of Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, it's Carrie.
Oh, let's go.
She's got a few songs like that.
Right.
I wonder who her Carrie, some of those songs she sings.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I wonder if I can go 6 for 6.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, next one. You are creating a plan and need to have an alternate arrangement ready in case the original doesn't work as expected.
Oh, all right. What'd you say?
Do you need me to read it again?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
You are creating a plan and need to have an alternate arrangement ready in case the original doesn't work as expected.
Like some might say a backup plan? Bailey Zimmerman? Yeah!
It's Bailey. Also would have did I double hit the
I
button?
think you did.
Well, we'll leave that in and you all can confirm that and laugh at me for having fat fingers. On buttons that are as huge as that, whatever that old people phone is with the giant touchpad. Yes, and that's not the first time I've done that. It's the first time I've done that on this show. It's not the first time I've done that overall, though. Yes, I would have also accepted Luke Combs or Bailey and Luke Combs.
I considered saying Bailey and Luke Combs, but just went with Bailey.
Okay. On to the next one. You are wondering if a particular event can only be found in a country comprised of 50 states.
Ooh, gosh. There's a lot of songs about America. There is way too many to count.
Okay, well, you've got the America part down.
Well, that's a little obvious. But the only, like some might say it could only be held only in America by Braxton. Doing well today.
You are doing well today. Maybe these weren't as hard as I thought they were going to be. I had to word some of them in a way that wasn't obvious.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
The next one. You are wondering about the loneliness factor of I-40.
I-40. Yeah. That is oddly specific.
Isn't it?
I-40. Okay. Songs that have I-40 and loneliness. Ella? Ooh, let's go.
Ella. It's Ella.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah. All right.
See, 5 for 6 so far.
All right. 5 for 6. Yeah. Ooh.
I think this is the
5
best.
For 5.
Yeah. 5 for 5.
Going for 6 here.
Yeah.
Last one. You are looking to be swayed like the certain part of a wagon.
Oh, a certain part.
Yes.
Like a wagon wheel, maybe? Is it Darius Rucker? Yeah! Let's go!
6 for 6.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to get you on a few of these, but
those were hard.
not.
Those were hard. I'm impressed with myself. That's our first 6 for 6.
That's the first 6 for 6. It is. Yes,
wow.
It is. Yes, congratulations on that. Yeah,
thank you.
Some of these, I thought for sure I was going to probably get you on the Alabama one and possibly the Carrie one.
Yeah, it did. The Carrie one was a little harder because, like, that could be so many.
Yeah, that one literally could be all kinds.
Like, it could be literally anyone.
Yeah. That one was one that was it was probably the vaguest one out of the bunch.
Yeah, definitely. But yes, these were good. These were good even though I won. I'm just really smart, I guess. I don't know. I'm very, very well into the country music.
You had to work for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to work for it. All right. Next week, we'll cover recent album releases by Jackson Dean and Casey Musgraves.
Ooh.
We will cover our upcoming Parker McCollum concert.
Ooh.
We're going to talk about some unnecessary collabs. We kind of teased that we might do that in an earlier episode.
Yes,
so we're going to talk about those. What collabs don't we need in country music? And we'll see. I think we're not going to cover or be able to cover all of them. So that might be something that gets a recurring slot from time to time. And it'll be time once again to back our trailers up to the cover corral.
Ooh, I found some good ones. Some really good ones.
Okay, I've got one. I'll just let out of the bag now because I'm going to do it in celebration of this song passing 1 billion streams for Darius Rucker. Mine's going to be Wagon Wheel.
Ooh, yes, that's a real good one.
Yeah, and Wagon Wheel's got a tough road ahead of it though to enter the corral. So we'll see.
It
see
really
how it
does.
Stacks up. But yeah, it's going to be Wagon Wheel. Darius needs his shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does.
All right. Before we go, we'd appreciate it if you told a friend about us, told family about us, people you meet on the street, randos walking their dogs past your house, whoever. Just let them know about us. Ask them if they like country music and say, hey, I've got the podcast for you. And then, you know what? Take their phone and subscribe their Spotify to us or their Apple Podcasts or whatever podcast platform they're using. Also, please reach out to us. We love to hear from you. We're on all the major social medias, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok. You can email us at nashvillenotesmusic@gmail.com. Let us know about your concert experiences, your experiences with these songs. Send us new artists that we might not be aware of that we should cover on the show. We'd love to take your suggestions in that as well. Also, please subscribe to us on your favorite podcast platform if you haven't done so already. It helps us get into those algorithms and suggestions for when people are listening to other music podcasts and those finish up and it'll pop in a suggestion. You know, we want to be that suggestion. So please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And also, don't forget, we have our music playlists out there. We have our Nashville Notes weekly soundtrack where we put all the music out there that we covered for the week. We also have our Summer Vibes playlist. Both of those are on Spotify. Links for both of those will be in the show notes, as will be links for all of our social media and our email. As always, thank you for tuning in. We truly appreciate that you choose to spend some of your day with us. For my daughter, Country Ellie, I am the mayor, Ryan Mueller. We'll catch you on the next one.